Hi, my name's Mark McReynolds, and I'm the director of SoCal A Rocha, and I thank you so much for watching this. Recently, while visiting my son and his family in Seattle, I went to The Bridge. It's a coffee shop inside a church, and it's a bridge to the community. SoCal A Rocha is creation care, and it's a bridge between churches and conservationists. In the past, revealing that I am a Christian triggered some secular conservationists to dismiss me. So, I deliberately chose an endangered species for my PhD work to connect with conservationists. But this year, one biologist almost refused to talk with me. Why? Well, once I described SoCal A Rocha, he knew that I was on the wrong side. He knew Christians are deeply supportive of people who proclaim Jesus and are also very enthusiastically removing environmental protections for people and places. One recent example, people in Washington, D.C. who claim Jesus are actually fighting the state of California to weaken our vehicle tailpipe emissions. Christians, yes, Christians, are working to make LA smog worse. Thankfully, I also know Christians that are fighting for creation, and I hope you are. But when Christians harm God's creation, non-believers don't see Christians bringing good news. Now, on the other hand, other side of the bridge, that I'm a pastor does help to win over some Christians. But doing creation care work makes me too worldly for some, and others don't have ears to hear, and some doubt my faith, even though I've been to seminary and have been a missionary. Like me, A Rocha bridges both groups, and you can help us do this. I was able to talk to that angry biologist because I had time and money to volunteer. I planted cactus to create habitat for an endangered species he was working with. Because I had time and money, I volunteered with the Sierra Club, and at the right time was able to ask a member, "So, how does God fit into your life?" Your support allows me to be a witness and do creation care, to monitor bluebird boxes, review creation care Sunday school curriculum, support Christians through our Love Your Place program, preach in churches that have never ever heard that God loves the rest of creation too, and to show up at environmental conferences and say, "Hi, my name is Mark McReynolds, and I work for SoCal A Rocha, a Christian conservation organization." Your support allows study of plastic pollution impacts on SoCal beaches. That's where this came from. And help for churches to lower pollution and utility bills via the Eco Church program coming soon. Your support is needed also to create an urban site and a wild site where staff and volunteers live in Christian community, restoring people and places. Now, at the start, I knew SoCal A Rocha had to be self-sufficient because A Rocha USA couldn't financially support me. However, my wife and I remain its biggest financial supporters. So, our family savings have been halved in the last year, but not our faith in God's provision. And yes, I'm working hard to bring in other money via congruent part-time work, via environmental consulting. This is the plant survey frame. By selling birds and beans coffee. It's organic, fair trade, and certified bird-friendly by the Smithsonian Institute. By leading bird tours. I'm going to Belize in January. And teaching at Hope International University. But my main work is, and will remain, SoCal A Rocha. I ask you to please support this ministry. on our shoestring budget, even pizza money makes a big difference. Monthly support of $50, $75, or $100 would seriously expand what we can do. This ministry is powered by my God, my church, my family, 2 great volunteers, great connections with A Rocha USA, and you. Last is not least in this kingdom. You are important to this ministry. Please, go to the A Rocha USA website and mention SoCal A Rocha when you donate, and thank you for your support.